Bird. The first time I ever saw a hummingbird in my garden, I have to say, Philip, I stood there with my mouth open like, ha 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 ha. It was amazing.
Well, it really is exciting because they're suspended in the air, and they come, this is what they do. The hummingbirds come for the trumpet-shaped flowers, which is what that is. That is a Campsis called flava, meaning yellow. But anything that's got a trumpet-shaped flower, that is what the hummingbirds will come from. The butterflies will want to come to the flat-faced flowers, which would be this clematis right here. And this is called royal gold, the royal being the purple and the gold, of course, being the Campsis. They're climbers that play well together. So one's not going to outgrow the other one, and you've got all of these in the same place, 8 to 12 feet tall on both of these. So you've got color, top to bottom, and also the clematis bloom May and June and in September, and then the Campsis vine blooms all during the summer. This is the only place you're going to see this combination because we designed it. We planted it all in a big pot with a little trellis. So this is the way it's going to come to you. We're not messing around. This year we're bringing you bigger is better. And that's what I thought when I went to the gym today. Let me just work it out. But gorgeous flowers, easy peasy, no problem with these. And if you've got a utility shed and you want to make it look like something other than a utility shed, you can plant these, and these will grow all over the roof. You've seen climbing roses in Nantucket on the roofs. You can grow this on the roof down in Mississippi.
Would you put it in the ground to do that, or a big pot?
Well, you could do them in a whiskey barrel sized pot. Say if you've got a garage, a 2-car garage, and you got a whiskey barrel on either corner of it, and then you could run the wires up. And what I do is I run a wire up and I do eye hooks and then run the wire across. It will go up around the door.
Because it needs something for the shoots to.
Because they will wrap. You don't have to train it. It does all the wrapping itself. And that's the way you make it look so nice. I look at a lot of houses and they're saying, oh, this house is really great. We love this house. And all I can see are those 2 gigantic garage doors. That's all I can see. If you've got flowers that frame it up, that softens the whole look. And I know a lot of you out there have got those big garages. You need to do something to tame them.
Yeah,
and
or
this
your
will
shed.
make it really pretty.
It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, here's my part. Pre-season price.
Yeah, okay.
So you don't want to miss out on the pre-season price because then you can just buy more of something else. You're saving $6. You're not charged until they ship. They don't ship until it's time to put them in the ground. The free shipping and handling. We just introduced these on Valentine's Day. They've been a huge, huge hit. Close to 500 of you have already dialed in with them. So we established containers are in the ground. And you talked about sheds or garages. If you have
an arbor.
An arbor would be beautiful.
Beautiful. Or also if you've got an elevated deck area, you know, with the trellises, you know, the lattice around the base of it. It's great for that. Or if you've got any type of lattice fence, they're great on that too. Any small garden, you've got a place to go. This is vertical gardening. If you've only got a deck area too, and you want to have it on the deck, this will grow across the railing. It will also grow up that drain spout that is over in the corner that goes through the floor of the deck. Everybody's got one of those. Hide that sucker and put the pot right there, and it'll grow up that. I wrapped my drain spouts in chicken wire, and then it just completely covers the chicken wire. You don't have to be fancy. You don't have to hire somebody to do it. You can do that.
Yeah, and you can find the chicken wire at the big box store. Yeah. Trust me.
They have.
All right. $37.98. So you're saving a little money. Won't ship out until it's time to put it in the ground. Christine Rebecca, I can only see part of the name, so I apologize if I'm getting that wrong, on Facebook said she loves Cottage Farms. Absolutely beautiful.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Full sun?
Full sun to slight shade.
Okay.
They'll work just dandy in those areas, and it'll be something that other people don't have. If you've got a lamp post in the middle of your yard,
that would
it's
be pretty.
great. Or even a birdhouse, also a mailbox. Or if you've got just any type of post.
Vertical.
And what they used to do back in the 20s and the 30s, they would have a post in the middle of the yard, and they would have climbing roses on it or other climbing vines. Then you've got these columns of color in the yard. It's an old-fashioned look. My grandmother and my great-aunt both had that. And that's what they did with their climbing roses.
Oh, how pretty.
But this works beautifully like that too.
Year after year?
It's unexpected.
Does it come back next year, or do I cut?
Yes, it comes back every year.
What do I do with it?
Nothing. You just plant it in the sun, and you don't have to do anything to it at all. You just leave it alone.
At the end of the season?
Nothing. You do nothing. That's the nice thing
My
about
kind of plant.
climbers. Don't fool around with them. Just leave
Okay.
them alone. Let them do what they want to do.
Okay.
And also, if you picked up, say, our butterfly garden, you could plant that in a circle around this. And this is really the tall piece in the middle of the butterfly garden.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that
or
be
even
beautiful?
daylilies all around
Right.
it. If you want to have a column, something really tall. Most of our flower borders, and that's why I do things like this for my clients. It's down low.
Right.
And if you look at English gardens or most of European gardens, they have some kind of structure stuck in the flower bed. So you've got tall color. You don't
Right.
want everything, you're not looking at your feet
Right.
the whole time. You want things that are tall and beautiful.
Well, Stephanie on
Oh, good.
Facebook said she loves the roses. They're beautiful. And thanks to you too, Stephanie.
Oh, well, thank you,
Much
Stephanie.
appreciated.
Thanks for tuning in. We're
Yes.
very grateful, and I love my Facebook friends. They keep me up to date on how things are doing in different parts of the country.
I know, and I love it. And you post a lot. So
Yes.
how do we find you on Facebook?
Just Philip Watson.
Philip Watson.
Look for me on
Okay.
Facebook. And my friend Deidre, who lives in
On
upstate
Instagram.
New York, she posted today. She said, spring's coming because the red-winged blackbirds have arrived in my garden. So thank you, Deidre.
Oh,
It
cool.
warmed my heart. And I know it's going to be 72 degrees here
Yeah,
this week.
yeah.
So I think you're right. And they're right.
Yep. Well, they know
Yeah.
way better than us. They don't have the Weather Channel. They get it. This is what you're going to get.
Yep, nice
So
big plant.
If you have that ugly mailbox that nothing grows under, if you have, I love the idea on a birdhouse. I mean, it's just something you invest in once. It's like the today's special value. Everything you have brought us is a perennial, so it comes back
Yep.
year after year. Trust me, I love to go to the garden store and buy flats of flowers. The problem is they don't last. They aren't going to come back next year. This is how, together with Philip, we can build a garden that we're excited about.
It's a great look, and I tell you what I've done. I've got climbing roses and things like this too. If you've got a privacy fence, what you can do is, like I said, do an eye hook at the top, and then run a wire across the top of the fence, and then it'll give you color because it'll start to go this way too. It goes up, then it goes across.
Oh, and then it'll-
because at 8 to 12 feet long, it's got a long ways to go. Then you've got all of that color, so you don't just have the rough top of the fence. You have really, really made it look
Right.
beautiful. It's like the ultimate in floral crown molding.
Rabbit. Wow, that was impressive.
Well, all right.
I love crown molding, so I'm with you. Deer and rabbit.
I've never had them get on these at all.
Okay.
And I'm covered up
Okay.
with all kind of wildlife. I don't fight with them. I plant the things they
You
don't
know what?
like.
This would be nice if you have that chain fence.
It'll
One of
cover
our
up
friends
all-
in the
yeah.
salon, Carol Lee, always says she has this chain link fence
Or
that
it's what
they
we
hate.
call them down in Mississippi, hurricane fences.
Is that what they're called?
That's what we call
yeah,
them.
but they would be beautiful against that. So